Well, today is sort of our first attempt to really go public, sort of out in the open air. And so we've been able, hopefully, to finally get some press coverage because it almost feels like a blackout on housing issues in Alameda. It hasn't been covered very well before this. We had people out signing petitions, people chanting, people with signs. The council and mayor have delayed month after month on taking any action to contain the landlord's 60-day notices to vacate and huge rent increases. For over a year now, we've been asking for some relief, some help.
Very stressful.
Alameda is the only city surrounded by cities with rent control, with eviction controls. It's almost like put a sign in the middle of the island saying for sale. So now we have outside people coming in, taking over apartment complexes and raising rents 50% on families that have lived there for years and have always been responsible members of the community. Summer House, they have 16 buildings, more than 30 apartments per building. The front row of the buildings have been given 25% increases. Apparently the same partnership has bought an apartment complex on Shoreline. People that had lived there a long time, and they're getting 50% rent increases. And a 50% rent increase is the same thing as being told you're evicted. We've tried to be reasonable over the last year. We looked at mediation, but mediation doesn't work when only one side has power. And we need protection. So we're ready now to demand that the city protect its residents.
What do we want? Rent control. When do we want it?
We're asking the mayor and city council to pass a moratorium on notices to vacate and these high rent increases until a reasonable plan can be put into effect. Alameda prides itself, I think, on its community and looking out for each other, and I am hoping that council and the mayor are finally ready to take action and will pass a moratorium until we get a reasonable plan in place. Because otherwise we're surrounded by rent control and other places, and here it's just wide open season on all of us. This is just the beginning of really going public and asking the city to support us, the residents as well as the council and the mayor.